So this invention convention is really focusing on the ideation, the refinement and creation, testing, and then presentation of a unique product or invention, or even an innovation, something that existing product that's being improved. The concepts from it actually translate well to the curriculum about grades 3 through 12. So in grades 3 through 5, maybe 6, they're working on projects in invention convention, which help them hone their science, technology, engineering, arts, math skills. And they're also learning how to present their ideas and also communicate to a wider audience. That translates into opportunities available at the middle school. At the middle schools through the tech ed, they actually have programming in which the students work with 3D design. So they use CAD technology, they're using 3D printers, and they're working through a similar process where they're identifying a need, they're researching the problem, they're developing and testing solutions to the problems, but in there they're actually using some more sophisticated technology to do it. When they get to the high school, we have a number of different opportunities for them. We have your standard science courses, we have programs in engineering, and the engineering process that we use is actually very similar to the skill set that's taught in the invention convention, reinforced in the middle school, and it carries over to an engineering program at the high school. We also have opportunities for advanced manufacturing partnerships, which again focus on the same skill. Those courses are collaboration between Nuntuck and Enfield Public Schools. We're starting them. We have them at JFK now. We're looking to expand those opportunities to students at the high school in the upcoming years. So the program is actually teaching the basic skills that just get reinforced throughout their career. Yeah, Invention Convention it's a really national program, but it's really big in Connecticut. There's probably 200 schools participating in the Invention Convention, maybe 15,000 plus students. A lot of students will go on to the state finals. We're sending 8 down as a result, as a part of the Enfield Invention Convention, as our finalists. But yeah, there's a lot of school systems that are working with the Invention Convention because it does a good job in promoting the skills that students are going to need to be successful in future education or careers.
It was very fun to watch her creative side come out and just discuss ideas and potential problems to solve with her. So it was a lot of fun.
So how involved did you get in the process?
We did a lot of work together, don't you think, Lily? Yeah. We did most of it. We did the shopping together, but all of her ideas came together, so.
Students in grades 3 through 5 might not have all the necessary skills to make their projects, and they're going to rely on their parents. We're running it as an after-school type club. Our teachers are offering guidance. They're helping them work through the process. But it's really their parents, friends, community members that are helping the students with the construction, testing of the product, and then they also practice their presentations, their speech, their pitch on their idea. I think you'll find that the students who came today are very enthusiastic about their ideas, and we've seen a number of students who are normally very shy, would not talk, very vocal about explaining their projects to the judges. So
it's nice to see all of the kids and all of the things that they've done. It's nice to see the kids so excited about their ideas they came up with, finding a problem and coming up with a solution for it. So it's really nice to see all the innovative ideas. It's hard to choose because there's so many good inventions. Do you go with the one that's the most practical, the one that will reach the most people? So it's difficult to decide.
I have to say that a lot of it she did on her own. She has been doing an Invention Convention for 2 years now, and we kind of just let her do this on her own and just guide her when she needs it.
I feel like I'm almost the same as the other one because I just feel brave like last time, and I feel like I did a great job, and I think I improved a lot from last time.
It's my second year with the Invention Convention. I'm a mentor at Eli Whitney School, and I really like to see the kids get creative and see what they have to offer in the way of coming up with ideas and making a very creative invention. A mentor is someone that helps the kids come up with, channel their ideas, teach them about advertising their idea, about patenting it, and really protecting their idea and bringing it along the creative process, streamlining it for them. every year we're just amazed with how creative and unique the ideas are that the kids have. All the processes on the first day, we tell them what an invention looks like. So we give them some examples of inventions that are already out there, such as the on-TV products. The next process is they start brainstorming some problems in their own daily life. From there, they come with a list of ideas that they possibly could do. The next process is to research those ideas and really look at if those ideas have already been invented or not. And if their idea has not been invented, then they can run with that idea and they can start really brainstorming and trying to build a prototype and trying to build that idea into their own idea and try to market it themselves, as they've done here today with building prototypes and trying to solve a problem that they see in our society.
Welcome to Enfield's third annual Invention Convention. My name is John Day. I'm the K-12 STEAM Science and Tech Ed Coordinator for Enfield Public Schools. Over the last 13 weeks, students at Eli Whitney, Prudence Granville, Edgar H. Parkman, John F. Kennedy Middle School, and the ERFC school-age centers at JFK and Enfield Street have been participating in an after-school program based on the curriculum of the Connecticut Invention Convention. This morning, we are fortunate enough to have Jake Mendelson, Outreach Director for the Connecticut Invention Convention, here to explain the mission of the program and the impact on students' learning and how it helps prepare students for 21st century higher education, careers, and entrepreneurship. This time I'd like to welcome Jake Mendelson.
Thank you very much. I have a very, very good 3-hour speech that I won't be giving because I know what you're really interested in here for. Let me just ask you a question, the students, okay? Why are you in school? That's only half the answer. They said to learn. The real answer is to prepare yourself for the real world, because eventually you're going to get out of school. And when you get out of school, we want you to get not a job, but a really good job. We want you to get a good job so you can have a house, you can have a car, you can have a family, you can take vacations, and you can take care of your elderly parents. And so the question is, if you're going to get a good job, what do you have to know? Well, in school you learn things like how much is 2 plus 2. In the real world, nobody will ever ask you that question. But what they will say to you is, if I have 2 barrels of oil over here, and I have 2 barrels of oil over there, how much oil do I have? In other words, what they're going to ask you to do is to take the things that you learned in school and apply them to a real world situation and come up with a solution. When you do something like that, that's called inventing. It's called problem solving. And that's what you're doing here today. You're practicing for what you will do in the real world when you get out, and eventually you will get out of school. I know you think you're trapped. But when you get out of school and you want to get a really good job, you need to be a problem solver, an inventor. And that's the practice that you're doing today. So I want to thank you all for coming. I looked briefly and I saw some great inventions. This is going to be a wonderful day and a very exciting program. And please just remember one thing. When you do get that really good job, take care of your parents. Thank you.
Events like this let students, parents, teachers, and community recognize the ingenuity and creativity of Enfield students. As part of the program today, we will be recognizing 4 students with community awards, graciously sponsored by Healthy Enfield, Enfield Foundation for Excellence in Education, Key Initiatives to Early Education, and Parent Leadership Association. In addition, 8 students, 10% of the students participating today, will be selected to compete at the Connecticut Invention Convention State Finals at UConn on April 30th. At this time, I would like to have the students, if they're ready. You guys ready? Yeah. You sure? Yeah. Are you really, really sure? Yeah. Students, head down to your your projects in the auditorium. The judges are going to begin their work. Welcome back. So, hopefully everyone had a good time this morning. I saw a lot of great inventions out there, some of which I think I'm going to need to purchase when they become made. So, we would like to recognize all of the students who participated in the Invention Convention. We're planning on having all the schools come up as a group. We're just ask when you come up that we use this side stair. We're going to bring the side stairs, and then we're going to disassemble in the middle so we can get a group shot of the school. So we're going to begin by recognizing all of our schools. We're then going to award 4 community awards, and then we're going to recognize the 8 students who will be going on to the state finals at UConn. So, first group I'd like to recognize is Prudence Crandall School and their facilitator, Kelsey McGuire. Takes a lot of hard work to get to here, so let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. Next school group we'd like to recognize is the Edgar H. Parker School, and Angela Foss and Andrew Peck are the facilitators. Another hard-working group, a lot of great inventions. Thank you very much. Our next and largest group was from Eli Whitney. Their mentors were James Barrett, Judy Stola, and Samantha Segru. Coming up, I had to share some one of the early meetings I was at for the Invention Convention. I had one of my favorite invention ideas I've heard in all of them. It was a student working on a ray gun to make volcanoes erupt on command. I was a little disappointed I didn't see it in the auditorium today, but I'm hoping he gets it working at some point.
First row, kneel down. Front row, kneel down.
I'm right up in here.
A lot of great inventions from Eli Whitney. This year we had a combined program between JFK Middle School and ERFC School Age Center at JFK. So at this time, I'd like to call up Leanne Serpov from JFK and Melissa Lufkin with the students from ERFC. Great job, everyone. Last but not least, from the ERFC School Age Center at Enfield Strike, we have Ben Ide and his group.
job. This year we have 4 awards from community partners. We have 2 presenters for the community awards. One is Joyce Hall, and we have Lisa Rogers, who will be presenting awards. The first award is the BeFit Live Well Award from Healthy Enfield. Healthy Enfield is a collaborative of citizens, government, business, and community groups working together to improve health, fitness, and well-being among all our children. We believe people who live healthier lifestyles will experience benefits of improved physical, mental, and social health. Presenting the award will be Lisa Rogers, and the award goes to Anna Bennis, grade 5 at Whitney, for Tube Tamer. Great job, Anna. Thank you. The Effie Award for Innovation, it should be awarded to a student with an invention that has multiple purposes or transforms in an innovative way. The sponsor is Enfield Foundation for Excellence in Education, and the award goes to Rebecca Bennis, grade 3, from Whitney, for 9-volt spark stopping.
So exciting. Congratulations to you. We're very,
Great job, Rebecca. The Kite High Flyer Award should be awarded to a student whose invention improves a child's life. Kite is a key initiative to early education. The award is presented to Isabella Belelmo, grade 4, from Parkman, for backpack dance.
You meet again. Congratulations. There's an envelope there to lose it.
Our final community award is the PLA Community Benefit Award. And this is awarded to a student whose invention benefits the community in a new and innovative way, sponsored by Parent Leadership Association. The award goes to Morgan DeFranzo, grade 5, Crandall, for Shop East. I'd like to thank our community sponsors, which were Healthy Enfield, Enfield Foundation for Excellence in Education, Key Initiatives in Early Education, and Parent Leadership Association. Before we get to our final awards, I just want to thank everyone, the students, the parents, the mentor teachers who have been working with the students. Students, if you have a chance, please let this be an iterative process, something that you take and you do over and over again. The more times you do activities, projects, courses like this, the better and more comfortable you will be in presenting ideas for the future. Now I'd like to call up our 8 finalists who will be going to the State Invention Convention at UConn on April 30th. I'm going to ask all award recipients to stay on the stage, and following our last recipient, we'll give everyone a round of applause, but I'm also going to ask that the parents of those students meet in the library afterwards. We will have some paperwork for the State Invention Convention we would like to fill out. So, our 8 state finalists. Michelle Middleton will be congratulating, our Chief Academic Officer will be congratulating each of the students as they come up. From Group A, Aston Rader, Crandall, grade 5, for basketball. For Group B, Grace Kozlowski, Whitney, grade 5, for sock saver. For Group C, Alexander Davis, Whitney, grade 5, for dump it. I'm gonna get over there sooner this time. So Group D is Kara Sproul, Whitney, grade 4, for handicap styling stages. Group E, Nora Sharaf, JFK, grade 6, for Rain Crane 2.0. For Group F, Natalie Navin, Parkman, Group 4. Keep my cozy blanket. Group G, Brenna Liver from Whitney, grade 4, for size it up. And our last award from Group H goes to Katrina Druin, Park Band, grade 5. Stair stopper. Please give a large round of applause for our 8,000 winners. The State Invention Convention is April 30th. It's open to the public. There's information on the back pamphlet if you're interested. If you want to see what it looks like at the state level, it's open to the public. Feel free to go to that event. Again, thank you to the students, thank you to the teachers, thank you to the parents especially for helping your students through the process. Hopefully, we have a lot of students here who have learned a lot, and I hope to see many of you again next year. Thank you very much. This concludes our event for today. Can we have the parents of the students on stage please come forward? We're all going to head to the library to take care of some of the paperwork for the state, registering for the State Invention Convention. Thank you all for coming.